We've got a brand new Pokemon shoe collaboration. And honestly, some of the Pokemon choices here are absolutely ridiculous. We got to check these out. So this collaboration is actually with the Japanese shoemaker Springle Move. I've actually never heard of this brand, but this is kind of the silhouette that we're going to see for the new upcoming. I've never actually heard of this brand, but I've never actually heard of this brand until just now, but this is basically the silhouettes you can expect the Pokemon collaboration to be in. Much more different. It's much more different than when we see. It's much more different, a little less recognizable of a silhouette than when we see a collaboration with like Adidas or Fila or Puma or something like that. But still, I love to see the Pokemon that they chose, and I honestly like to see this kind of thing happen. So they released six new shoe collaborate. So they released 6 new shoes, and honestly, they are so random, like the Pokemon they chose, but that is so good. Every time we see a collaboration with Pokemon, we literally see 5 Pokemon, and I'll give you a guess who they are. Number 1, Pikachu and the 3 starters, and maybe like Gengar every once in a while, but there are some really strange ones here. The first one, here you go, a Dragapult pair. Even if you're not a fan of this collaboration, the chance of us ever seeing like a Dragapult collaborative shoe again, I would say is probably pretty slim. So as you can see, it's kind of like in a, not a strange or weird, but just in a different silhouette of a shoe than we're normally used to seeing, just because I'm not familiar with the brand Springle Move. Personally, I kind of like the silhouette a lot. I think it's cool. I think the details are very subtle. However, the details are... And although the details are subtle, I think that the source material that they chose from to make the colorway and the source material is very true and very good. I mean, it screams Dragapult, but at the same time, it's still just like a cool colorway and it's got some cool designs on it. Not to mention, like, the box is pretty sick, too. Alright, Dragapult looks pretty good. Dude, when are we getting another Sylveon shoe? Ever. When is this ever going to happen again? Look at these things. I love this. I love this. It's got like the little bow on there and everything. You can't really see it with my stupid picture. It's got the little bow on there. And then the colorway is just, it's so cute. It's like, dude, a fan of Pokemon is definitely going to recognize this. They've even got like the blue and pink on the shoelace there. Man, I don't know, dude. This collaboration on Drop or Cop, this might be a for sure cop. At least something might. So this collection is actually, dude, for real, a Tyranitar Chelsea boot. An official Tyranitar Chelsea boot. Look, this is the kind of thing you see just like a dude make a custom in his garage, but this is straight up on the Pokemon Center website. This is on the Pokemon Center website, so it's obviously as official as it can be. But I love this, man. You're never going to see another Tyranitar official boot again. This is sick. There we go. We got the co-branding on... There you go. We got the co-branding on the insole there. Pokemon Center 2023 with Springle Move, the brand Springle Move. I love this. Okay, so here's where the collection and the collaboration gets a little bit tricky. Dude, Umbreons? Man. Oh, that is just so perfect. It's so good. Dang, like that is just the most iconic colorway. I like the design of this shoe. It's kind of like a cross between like a sneaker and a Chelsea boot. I think it looks awesome. So here's where it gets tricky. This is exclusive to Japan, of course. All the good stuff's exclusive to Japan. So it is on the Japanese Pokemon Center website. If you go to, Pokemon Center Japan, you will be able to find these, and you will have to translate. I don't know where you're living or whatever, but translate the shoe size. Shoe sizes in the like kind of Asian countries, they do run a little bit smaller. Like I doubt this 27.5 centimeters is like maybe a size 11. Like I don't think these go to like size 13. There's not a chance they go to size 13. In fact, there's just not very many sizes at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sizes all they get to. Dude, I'm kind of craving about this Umbreon pair. And honestly, I think the shoe boxes look so good. We kind of get like a traditional look on the shoe box, but we also get like, you know, the Pokemon on top. I think it looks cool. Dude, for real? Never in a million years we're going to get another Milotic pair of shoes. It's never going to happen. And dude, seriously, like, I love the colorway. It's beautiful, and I love like the essence of the Pokemon is kind of just captured in this shoe. So with that being said, being on the Japanese Pokemon Center, it is going to be a little bit complicated on getting these if you are outside of Japan, just because shipping's a little bit crazy, and Pokemon Center Japan doesn't directly ship to the US, so you'll have to use like a proxy or have somebody in Japan pick these up for you. It's actually not terribly hard. Dude, look at the detail that runs along sort of like the top, kind of like the it's got like the cut there, you know. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, like right down here, like the little cut. That's sick. The mismatched patterns. There we go. And another cool feature that I think is cool, I don't know if anyone else thinks this is cool, but since it's in Japan, they use the Japanese names, you know, on the box and everything. So it says Milocaros instead of Milotic. And the last pair here, whoops. And the last pair here to look at is going to be the Lucario shoes. Personally, this one might actually be my, man, I don't know if I want to say least favorite. That's a bit of a strong thing to say, but I think this one is really cool. I think the coolest feature on this one is definitely the tongue. It's like legit fuzzy. It's like legit fur, which is so cool. You don't really see like a fuzzy tongue like this normally, like ever, but you know, you do for the Pokemon collab. Man, check that out. I'm not exactly sure what the reference here is. It might be like his paw, like kind of just like, I mean, I know that it's its paw with the little like spike on it. This is my favorite reference by far, is on the side. It's got like his paw with the little spike on it as this like little embedded jewel, which is so good, man. They really took to the source material with this collaboration, not to mention they just made it look really, really good. Okay, so that's just insane. So each one of these shoes retail from between about 2,700. Each one of these shoes retail from about $2,750 at the lowest, being the Milotic and the Lucarios here, and I guess the Sylveons. Those must be the same or very similar silhouettes, but the most expensive being, of course, you could probably imagine the Tyranitar boots at 29,700 yen, so about $200 per pair of shoes, which is pretty standard, and it looks like they're incredibly good color. And dude, in my opinion, I know the price might seem a little bit high, but they do look like they're incredibly good quality. And to be honest, if you're a fan of Pokemon, I'll tell you guys right now, you're probably never going to see another shoe like this again. So you take that if you want. But my favorite pair has got to be the Dragapults. If I'm going to scoop up one of these, I'm going for the Dragapults. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for tuning into the collab chat, dude. The collabs, man. Super dope anime collabs. Thank you guys so much. We'll catch you guys on the next one.